50 different species of reptiles?
That is a lot of reptiles. That's a little bit of, that's a lot to handle.
It is a lot to handle.
Australia is also home to a variety of animals. Koalas, kangaroos, emus, kookaburras, platypus.
I think we've got a kangaroo and a koala bear in the crowd right now.
Some kangaroo.
Up next is Bahrain.
Bahrain has a coastline stretching 100 miles and doesn't border any country by land, but you can still get to it by car without getting on a ferry.
I wonder how that works.
I have no idea how that works, but it's a fun fact.
I might have to ask one of our Bahrainian teammates.
They are incredibly gracious people. Our next country is Bermuda. Back in the 1700s, Bermuda did not have a lot of natural resources, so they used the ocean and cedar trees for shipbuilding.
Okay, that's a good use of the resources that are available to you front and center.
That's kind of what the VEX World competition is all about. These teams working with a limited set of resources to behalf of these absolutely amazing creations.
Up next is Brazil.
The highest point in Brazil is Pico de Campina at 2,994 meters.
That's 9,820 feet for Americans.
Metric system's a good thing. Everyone should be, learning.
Well, speaking of the metric system, next up is Canada.
You know what we do, Canada. Canada is home to 15,500 of the world's 25,000 polar bears. That's 60% of all polar bears.
Did they bring any here to VEX Worlds?
I hope not.
We'll keep an eye on it.
I watched Lost, it wasn't, Toronto's Rogers Centre in the 6th, home of Drake, is formerly known as the Sky Dome. It's also home to the world's largest Sony big screen in the world.
Canada also consumes more mac and cheese than any other nation in the world.
No, we call it craft dinner.
Do you really?
Absolutely. Craft dinner, that's what it is. Like, no one calls it mac and cheese, it's craft dinner. Right? They know it!
Up next is the Cherokee Nation.
Many of us already know that the men can become war chiefs in a tribe, but did you actually know that the women were the landowners and could also become peace chiefs?
Girl power for Cherokee Nation.
I did not know that Mario was a member of the Cherokee Nation.
This is news to me as well.
Yeah. You go down one of those pipes and you end up in Oklahoma. Our next country is Chile.
Chile is home to the world's largest swimming pool. It holds over 66 million gallons of seawater.
I have no idea how much water it is.
What was interesting to me is it's seawater. It's not fresh water. It's natural seawater.
Good use of resources, like we were talking about. That's a theme. Your English teachers will appreciate this.
Next up is a VEX Worlds Classic here since the beginning. It's China. The Chinese New Year celebration lasts a whole 15 days.
You know in China, every single year is represented by one of 12 animals. 1980, my year of birth, I was the year of the monkey.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I just found out I was actually year of the horse.
Fitting year in Kentucky.
I was made to be here in Kentucky.
I may have to hop on your back.
I'm sorry?
Horseback ride.
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't hear you.
Our next country is Colombia. Colombia is the only South American country that has coastlines on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean.
What was amazing to me, I'm a happy guy. According to the 2014 Barometer of Happiness and Hope, Colombia is the happiest country in the entire world.
They look pretty happy to me. Our next nation, Egypt.
Are you a board game fan?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
The ancient Egyptians invented the game called Sine, which has been played for over 2,000 years.
One single game? Has the game been going on for 2,000 years, like generations after generations have played it? I've had games of Risk that have been like that.
Not Monopoly?
No. Risk is a much better game. Come on, man.
Please welcome Ethiopia. Ethiopia does have their own distinct alphabet, but inside the country, there are over 80 languages spoken by Ethiopians.
Also, one thing that I know that many of you in the venue are very thankful for, especially this morning, it is the country where coffee was discovered.
So it's getting me through these mornings.
Our next country, Germany. Did you know, Grant, that over 100 Germans have been awarded the Nobel Prize, including, of course, Albert Einstein?
I wonder if we have a future Nobel Prize winner here at VEX out of our Germany contingency. But yeah, they've been known for famous inventions like light bulbs, LED screens, and automobile engines. Please welcome to the stage, Hong Kong. Hong Kong actually means fragrant harbor. I didn't know that.
Oh, great, Grant, this is good. Every year around this time, on Chum Chow Island, they have a fun festival.
Really?
The reason they have this festival is to keep all the ghosts on the island happy and content. They do this by building a tower of buns. But it became so many buns that they're like, we can't use real buns, we gotta use plastic buns.
Plastic buns. You don't want hangry ghosts.
No. A Scooby-Doo ghost town.
Terrible.
All right, our next country is Ireland.
So we know many Irish last names begin with Mac, but did you know that Mac actually means son of?
I did not know that.
And Irish last names that begin with O means grandson of.
Learning something new every day, that's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Next up we have Japan.
Japan consists of over 6,800 islands. And across those islands, they have 3,000 McDonald's, the largest number in any country outside of the US.
And apparently, they have some sweet combat rolls.
Guys, you gotta catch them all! You gotta catch them all! Pull out your Pokemon app. Do people still play Pokemon app?
I know.
Okay. Our next country is Kazakhstan.
The border between Kazakhstan and Russia is actually the longest continuous land border in the world. It spans over 7,500 kilometers, Carpet.
Thank you, Grant.
Now, Lebanon. Lebanon, in addition to being incredibly excited, is the only Arab and Asian country without a square foot of desert.
They're also known to have the highest gold reserve in the Middle East. But these guys, they want to try and bring some more gold home this weekend.
That's right.
Our next station, Macau.
Macau is home to the world's tallest bungee jumping activity off of the side of a building.
How tall?
I don't know. I would love to find out.
You're gonna do it firsthand?
I would love to go back to Macau and find out.
We should go bungee jump. That should be our entrance next year.
Don't tell anyone. I'd like to be a surprise. Please welcome Malaysia.
Hot chocolate in Malaysia is actually called Milo. And we hear it's better than the hot chocolate in the US. That's pretty good.
Have you ever had Milo?
I am not, you?
It is excellent. I have. It is fantastic.
Maybe they'll have some in their pits.
Bring me some if you guys got some Milo.
All right, everyone. A favorite of ours here at VEX Worlds. Make some noise for Mexico! Did you know a Mexican tamale is called a zaca wheel?
Did not know that.
It's 3 feet long and weighs 150 pounds.
That could get me through like one lunch at Mexico. The Chihuahua is also the world's smallest dog, and it's named after a Mexican state. Mexico is of course located in the Ring of Fire, one of the Earth's most epic earthquake and volcano zones. Next up we have New Zealand. In addition to being one of the winningest countries in the VEX Robotics competition, they were far ahead of their time by being the very first country to give women the right to vote in 1893.
Also, that's not the only first for New Zealand. Because of the way the time zones start, they are the first to experience every new day.
They are all time travelers.
Essentially, that's right. That's part of their robot. That's how they're so good at scoring the mobile goals.
They are the doctor.
Our next station from the Middle East, Oman.
Oman is pretty cool. It's actually one of the oldest human-inhabited places on the entire planet. Scientists estimate that humans have been living in Oman for over 106,000 years.
That's a long time.
It's an extremely long time. That's why they're so good at VEX.
I thought having VEX Worlds for 11 years was a long time.
Yeah, you can't even compare. Next up, Panama.
Panama is the only place in the world where you can see the sun rise on the Pacific and set on the Atlantic because of the unique geography where the Pacific and the Atlantic kind of
Perspective on the world.
Our next nation is Paraguay. Known as the heart of South America because of its central location.
Paraguay is really cool. They receive 99.9% of their electricity from hydroelectric plants. Incredible usage of the resources available to them. Now, please welcome the Philippines.
The Tagalog was the first Filipino-Spanish dictionary, and it was printed in 1613, 25 years before the first book was ever printed in the United States.
They're way ahead of us in the Philippines.
Almost gonna say 25 years.
That's almost, yeah.
Our next nation has gone through so much over the past year. It is such a huge accomplishment that in the face of such major adversity, they were able to make it back to VEX Worlds this year and make it back with some of the best robots in the world. Let's give it up for Puerto Rico!
If you love beaches, Puerto Rico is a place for you. They have over 270 miles of beaches. And some of them are known as blue sand beaches because of the high amount of iron in them. Russia is up next. Russia is the largest country in the entire world, making up approximately 1.8 times the size of the United States.
Russia is so big it actually spans 9 different time zones, which are all permanently on daylight savings time, which is a great idea.
Also time travelers over there.
We now have Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the world without any rivers of any kind.
That's very dry.
Very dry. Unlike the one from earlier, they have plenty of acres of desert.
There we go. Here now another powerhouse at VEX Worlds, Singapore.
Did you know that in Singapore, it's very common for locals to address older folks on the street as auntie or uncle, even if they aren't related? It's just a general sign of respect for them.
Oh, I hope no one calls me uncle this weekend.
Oh, you should have said that.
Oh, boy.
Uncle Karthik.
So do you know that chewing gum is actually banned in Singapore unless you have a medical prescription?
My prescription for Laffy Taffy just ran.
I have a prescription for Delicious.
All right.
Watermelon flavor.
I'll see you later.
Our next up is South Korea, the country which has some of the fastest wireless speeds on the planet. Their average download rate, you'd love this, 33.5 megabits per second.
What?
Upload 17, that's average.
I think that's like 10 times what I get at my apartment in Texas.
Yeah, even Google Fi can't do that.
I have to fact check you on that, but that sounds right. Please welcome Spain. So I want you all to thank Spain the next time that you use a stapler, because the first known stapler was actually made in Spain for the French king, Louis XV. They also gave us the mop and bucket in 1956 and the astronaut spacesuit in 1935.
To be clear, they didn't invent the mop or the bucket in 1956, right. It was the combo, the attachment.
But also know that the spacesuit came first, which is crazy.
That mop and bucket, man, that's technology. Now for our next nation, and this is really important. You met them all 2 years ago at VEX Worlds, and they're back. This team consists entirely of refugees who have gone through so much to be with us here today and share their passion of robotics with the world. Let's hear it for Syria!
They are a huge inspiration to us all in the VEX Nation. Now we have Taiwan, a region of China.
All right, Grant, so this one, when we were doing our research on Afghanistan, this one hurt. So if you hear music playing on a truck in Taiwan, it's not the ice cream truck.
What?
It's the garbage trucks.
Can
you imagine if you go outside, it's like, yo, it's the ice cream truck.
I love ice cream.
And that is garbage.
And it's just trash. That's a really unique way of accomplishing that.
Thailand is up next. The home of some of the world's smallest and largest creatures. We're talking about the bumblebee bat on the small side and the whale shark on the large side.
Thailand is definitely known as a land of temples. They have over 35,000 temples. And the land of smiles. You'll find more smiles there than anywhere else. Up next on the stage, we have Tunisia. Tunisia is the northernmost country in Africa.
It's also a popular location of some of Hollywood's biggest films, including the Star Wars franchise. Grant, I have a question for you. All of them.
Really?
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
In rehearsal, I said episode 1, but I don't know if I want to anger the crowd. I'd say I'm an episode 1 fan.
For me, Return of the Jedi, and of course the Ewoks.
Oh, of course.
Our next country is Turkey.
In Turkey, you just might find chicken in your dessert. They have tavuk boksu, also known as chicken breast pudding. It's quite popular. They say it's delicious. I haven't had it. Have you?
No.
I would love to. I would love to try it. Please bring me some.
I would love to welcome our next country to the stage, the United Arab Emirates.
Have you ever wanted to visit the tallest building in the entire world? The Burj Khalifa is the one to visit, standing over 828 meters. That's more than 160 stories. That's even as tall as stacking 3 Eiffel Towers on top of each other.
That is some impressive height. Now, the United Kingdom. You know, the first fish and chip restaurant ever was opened in London all the way back in 1860 by a Jewish immigrant.
That's incredible. I love fish and chips.
Also, Big Bang that everyone knows about isn't actually a reference to the clock, it's a direct reference to the bell.
I did not know that one.
And the British drink 165 million cups of tea each day.
That's almost as many cups of tea as will be drank during VEX Worlds, I think.
Tea is really good for your throat.
That's what I've heard. All right, let's give a warm welcome to your host country, the United States of America. The United States is home to the Statue of Liberty, which is not actually located in New York City. It's found in Jersey City, New Jersey. The United States also loves pizza. It's one of my favorite foods. Americans consume over 100 acres of pizza every day. Also, did you know that the first ever Ferris wheel called Chicago, Illinois?
I love Ferris wheels so much.
Maybe I'll see some of you on the Ferris wheel Kentucky Kingdom after we get back.
Grant, that student has a cake made of Doritos bags.
That is incredible. How many, did you eat all of the Doritos to create that?
And his shirt is orange, probably some Doritos powder.
I like the LED vest myself. The LED robe vest. I love flashy lights. Hello.
Just such amazing spirit here from our host nation. Opened up their country for the entire world to be here at the Olympics of Robotics. Some have antenna. Those are honeybees.
Honeybees. I'm a fan of the cheese head myself. Was in the Western area.
Yeah.
Love the cheese heads.
We got Ohio represented. We're gonna throw the OH.
There you go. I'm from Michigan, so you know, not as much of an Ohio fan this year.
We have over 600 teams representing the United States of America here this weekend.
It's absolutely incredible. These teams have worked incredibly hard to make it here to the VEX Robotics World Championship.
Especially that team, because that is a wolf. And wolves do not have opposable thumbs, and as good as the VEXNet joystick is, that is hard to control.
No big bad wolf here at VEX Worlds. I see a Michigan flag. Shout out to Michigan. There it is.
Thank you so much. They brought me Pop-Tarts, everyone.
My goodness.
Columbus, Ohio, in the house with the Pop-Tarts. Thank you.
I see, of course, a tiger. I don't know if they're representing the Detroit Tigers, but I like it. I support it.
Maybe the Bayside Tigers. Save them up.
Could be, could be. There's my Texas flags. Texas in the house.
And now, for our final country, joining us for the first time here at VEX Worlds, Vietnam.
In Vietnam, their religious structures are called pagodas. Those ones are for worship and offerings, while temples are for honoring historical figures.
I love seeing so many different teams from so many parts of the world. Unfortunately, not everyone can be here this weekend. So let's take a moment to recognize all the countries that have participated in VEX Robotics, built robots, but aren't able to be here with us at Worlds. Bahamas, Cambodia, France, Gambia, Guatemala, Indonesia, Liberia, Peru, Senegal, and Uganda.